Simon Peter's mother-in-law's response to being cured is to get up and to serve the people who are there, to wait on them. And I am interested in this response because you might think that she would want to rest, to take it easy, to recover fully. Why does she leap up and start serving? Why does she feel the need to do that? My first thought is that maybe she, like so many modern people, realize that if we're away, it's not like someone else is doing the work while we are gone. We will return to all the work that has been piling up. I have this vision of Simon Peter's mother-in-law lying in bed wondering what dishes are waiting for her, wondering if there is a clean pair of socks in the house, if all the towels are dirty, if anyone actually started the washing machine, if there's milk in the fridge. All right, I realize those are modern examples, and Simon Peter's mother-in-law would not have had milk in the fridge, or have had a fridge, or be wearing socks. But you get my point. I suspect that then as now, there is no rest for the weary. There is no rest. There is no taking a day or two or three off, and others picking up the slack. And so perhaps that is why Simon Peter's mother-in-law arises from her sickbed, cured and ready to wait on her family and their guests. And then as I read this story, I think, wait, Simon Peter's mother-in-law, that means there must have been a wife. Where is she? What happened to her? Why don't we hear about Simon Peter's wife? There are many days where I come across stories like this, stories that make me wonder who is not included and why. I hear about Simon Peter's mother-in-law, and I want to know about Simon Peter's wife. We don't hear about Simon Peter's wife, and we don't hear much about his mother-in-law. Sometimes the Bible seems to me like a huge unfinished building, a stage that's being set up for something, but not necessarily with the stories I want to hear. And a lot of those stories are stories of women that are missing, stories of minorities that are missing, stories of marginalized people that are missing. We could spend some time wondering why. We could spend some time thinking about who gets left out and who gets to move to the center of the stories in the Bible. During this next musical interlude, let us think about the women who are left out of the biblical texts, about the buildings of text in the story in the Bible that are missing huge pieces that seem unfinished. One of the advantages of this kind of skeletal story is that we get to fill in the details for ourselves. I like to think of Jesus watching Simon Peter's mother-in-law jumping up to serve, and I like to think that he got some essential ideas for his own ministry. his own ministry that revolved so much around the importance of service, his own ministry that demonstrated that we become fully human, that we develop our full potential only when we serve others fully and deeply. And I like to think that Simon Peter's mother-in-law is the one who taught him that. We hear a persistent drumbeat throughout our sacred stories, a consistent rhythm that tells us not to pay attention to the glittering aspects of the human world, the riches, the prestige, the power. Those are all illusions. Our sacred stories remind us to take the larger view, the longer view, the view that says that we reach human fullness in our service to our fellow humans and to God. We live in a world that throbs and hums with human need. We live in a world where there are many opportunities to serve. We live in a world where all we need to do is open our eyes, widen our vista, and we will see ways to be of service. We will know that even if we think that our gifts are too simple, they are necessary. And as we listen to this next musical interlude, let us think about our response to the gift of God's love. Let us think about our gifts that we have to offer. Yes.